to extreme.
And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the ground with the back. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the strong safety on that? It's great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Quarterback may change this route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. The pitch to the left. Got room to work. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. A strike downfield. Wide open space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got out of trouble and throws. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab deep. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Going right and going deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Beavers are rolling down the field.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Now they'll run it on the toss. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Beaver! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. This was step 1 to get them back in the ballgame.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. That's caught. It's Clemens. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Quarterback making adjustments. Working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
The Beavers want to crank the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. To the air, it's Murphy. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick six. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Wiggles free. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now on second down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. out of the gun. The running back has it. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
Wants to go up. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off. The Beavers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably...
Turning it on! And the ball's out after that big play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Used the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance. Put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Card. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Murphy. The sure hands. It's Hankerson. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The offense changing the play. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. It's Clemens. At the 40, there he goes. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking for a gap. It's Hankerson. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Has to throw this off his back foot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking for a deep man. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Bennett.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab along the right sideline for the huge gain. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
He's entered the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Using his legs, it's Hankerson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go right back to him. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Might be calling a hot route. check down would be the last resort. He's open on the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Line gets set. First down. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. So the fourth down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Snagged in the middle, it's Hankerson. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest.
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And it's go time. You need a play late, and the big tight end comes through for you. You find him, he does the rest, catches the football, gets in for the touchdown, and now you take the lead.
He wants to throw it. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Bennett. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They'll line up to go for two. They want to throw it. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. We're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. To the air, it's Murphy. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Using his legs to buy some time. Caught close to the marker, it's Hankerson. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. And the Beavers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Using the quick game. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late.
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. He goes out of bounds, stopped short, and the gamble on the fake does not pay off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Reels it in on the right side. Takes it to the house. They are down by one, and the clock strikes zero.
What an unbelievable play. No time on the clock. Score. Now this place is going bananas, and it's decision time. I could go for two here. Go for the win at home, crowd behind me, or kick the PAT and go into overtime.
And they're going to go for two and try to decide it right now. The snap sets up the throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the grab. The two-point try is good, and they take the lead. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Like, what did you expect when you came on my way like that? Nigga, you slapped me, bro. What did you expect? I was hurt, bro. What you mean, bro? What husband would take that shit from
Man, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Whoa. We don't need him on table. We don't do nothing.
Larry, Grandma, Johnson.
Did you have a buddy, like a comic buddy that you go with, or you by yourself?
I was out there and I'd always pee in the bed and I'd always pee on my cell phone.
Dave, I'm crazy. One more clip. Appreciate it.
Just when I thought I got him to fall in the
Yeah, we doing that.
I will book a flight in March to Kazakhstan for guests. Because I want to come back and have the ability to book my this. I will book a flight in
Just be
yeah, the big
I'm addicted and I just can't get enough.
I just can't get it. I just can't get it.
That was like 30 seconds, no goal. It's really just my game, bro. We gotta figure out over each other. No, that's game. That's game. That's game, Dave. Oh my. That's it, bro. That was it. Like, I did a normal kickoff for like a regular SSL kickoff. I did it fast. No, it's straight. Do that. You definitely want to, bro. Not even on some disrespectful shit, but my man didn't know you. They did. You know they did. Yeah. I don't like your attitude. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Yeah. Straight up. What? I said straight up. Are you the guy that got slapped on video? I did, but I was about to stop you up.
Okay, I'm going to show you the inside of this house.
Wait, no, I'm with you, I'll make you another play. Don't do that. Seriously? Don't do that. Alright. Come on. Touch you, bro. Don't do that. You definitely know me, bro. Not even on some disrespectful shit, bro. My manager know you. Nadine, you know Nadine. Yeah. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your fucking talk. I don't like you at all. Yeah. I'm emotionally distressed. You slapped me, bro. I was lit, bro. What you mean, bro? Man, I don't think I'm... I'm emotionally distressed.